What do you think? Good. Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday morning, 11:30, 2017, and I'm headed into work for the day. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day out today. It's just kind of dry. It's relatively warm. It's 42 degrees at 7:30 in the morning. I'm going to stop at my storage locker. I need to get the box for my Insta360 camera. So the Insta360 camera is something that I got, oh man, probably at the beginning of this year. And it's just kind of a gimmick or a toy. This is it in its holder. But it inserts into the USB port on my phone. And it takes a 360-degree photo or video. I was using it at the Hawks game. And I actually took a couple images, or one image, and I uploaded it to Facebook. Facebook supports 360 images and stuff. So I did that, and then on the screen there was like a button. So I was like, what is that? So I activated it, and it says that it supports gyro stabilization now. So what they're I guess it's a new feature in the app or whatever. So it's like, oh, that sounds cool. Like, I'm guessing for video purposes. Stabilizes your video or something. So unfortunately though, it would not let me enable it. It said that I have to update the BIOS. So I was like, okay, say okay to updating the BIOS. Well, then it was like, that's the BIOS on the camera itself. On the screen it popped up and said I have to insert a special little pin in the bottom of the camera while it's plugged into my phone, and that'll allow it to update the firmware. Right? I think I said BIOS. I mean update the firmware of the camera. So the box for the camera is in my storage locker. So I'm gonna head there now. I'm gonna go pick up that box, and then head into work. So thank sweet baby Jesus, yesterday I received a check from Fidelity for quite a large sum of money. I think it's I want to say it's like the dividend payout for my stocks and stuff that I trade throughout the year. So I trade my 401k basically in and out of my company stock. And my dad always like gives me these tips. He's like, hey, if you're in by this date, you'll make the dividend payout or whatever. I'm like, okay. So I always do it, and I'm always like, man, do I ever get that money ever or what? And I think, being that it's like the end of the year, I think that they finally dispersed those checks. So, I mean, let me see here. It's $543. Big Connect payouts just have not been going well in the last week or so. I mean, we've had a couple like near 1%. But a bunch of like 0.5s and shit. Like today is like barely anything. So like I'm trying to pay off my bills, and I'm like not accruing much to do that. So I think I got, probably after today I'll have around $500 or so on Big Connect. So I'll cash that out. I'll deposit this, and that'll give me another $1,000 to pay off on my credit cards and stuff. So unfortunately, the rebates for my cameras, they're going to be super mega delayed, and I haven't even submitted the rebate form or the documentation or any of that shit. So that kind of sucks. But I know Luke says it takes like 2 months or something to get that money. So that's I think it's going to be like $700. It's going to be on most likely like a prepaid credit card or some shit. Which is fine. I'll just use it for gas or other stuff, and then or groceries, and then the money that I like spend using that, I'll just pull out of my other account and pay off bills and stuff. So I still got about $5,000 on my my active credit card. So I mean, at least after this week, or I should say maybe next week, I should be able to pay for sure another $1,000 off on that. And then I don't know what to do. I might end up maybe at the end of the year or January or something, or I might end up just cashing out some crypto just so I can pay this off. So gotta do what you gotta do, right? And that's the reason why I'm like holding my crypto, because it, you know, over time has been growing and stuff. So like all that Bitcoin that I bought for the Christmas project and stuff, that's grown, you know, 20%, 30% or something. So like I said, it's just so weird that it's more worth it to like hold you know, the crypto and not cash it out than it is to just cash it out and pay off the bills. But so I got to look at all my numbers and stuff today. Let me think here. Probably what I'll end up doing is maybe dumping another $100 into Hexabot, and then yeah, from there I'll just cash out whatever's left. And Bitcoin's down again. It's at like 9,600. It was like 10.5 last night. I was hoping the alts would kind of crash. You know, for Bitcoin to drop $1,000, that's like 10%. The altcoins did drop, but I'm not seeing like a similar drop yet. So I'm not sure exactly how to interpret that. I almost think that everyone probably pulled out of Bitcoin and is in the alts, so that's why the alts are high now, or staying high or holding. But I don't know, man. It's just doing my thing. I'm gonna start writing like out my scripts and stuff for my videos, and probably next week I'm gonna have to start recording them and stuff and kind of see what I can do and how I can do it and all that. They're gonna be really basic videos and stuff, and or I should say videos on the basics. And yeah, I mean, I think it'll be good. It'll be a good time. So let me see. So we're going into December. I have most of my Christmas presents already purchased. So I got Vicky covered, I got Grant covered, I have the grab bag. I already purchased or paid for my niece and nephew's gifts. I was gonna maybe just give my dad one of those. So that's my dad. I gotta find something for my mom, I suppose. So yeah, I mean, I guess we're doing okay, but just doing that grind. So I was thinking about it too, and like right now I have like two big Connect loans. I have a 10K and a 5K, and I was thinking that like right now my 5K, I think it's making 0.25 bonus percentage. My 10K is making 0.25 bonus percentage. So if I were actually to just take those same amounts and do like a 15K, I would get the 0.25 on 15K. So I would get more of a guaranteed return daily rate versus now. So I'd be making more money now with the same amount of loans out. So I've been kicking around just doing that in January. So I'll have to do the math and figure out how much more money I'll make. It might be like a few bucks a day. So we're talking a difference of 0.05% on $5,000. So what is that? Maybe $5? Maybe, probably not even. So I'll have to check it out. But it's just kind of like an idea that I had. I was like, well, you know, with the same amount of money, if I just do like one bigger loan with all of my crypto. Because I was still kicking around the idea of doing like 2 10Ks. So doing a 10K in January, maybe wait like a month or so, do another 10K. And then I was like, I don't know, like I might as well just do a 15 for the bigger bonus. And then that'll get released sooner. But yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what to do. So yeah, so stay tuned for more, guys. I think that's about it. I gotta get to work. Alright, you ready?
I'm ready.
We're headed to go see Evanescence Synthesis, and we are sitting in a 30-minute traffic jam, bumper to bumper. It was 5 lanes wide at one point. And we're gonna barely make it on time. It says we should get there at 6:15. It starts at 7, but that, you know, we're gonna have to park and all that stuff. So
Hopefully eat.
yeah, it'd be nice to eat something.
Yeah.
So we're completely stopped. Did you hear that? The car just started up. It's like my rental car I had. He stopped and the car shut off. Wow. This sucks. This is not fun. I just hope it lets up and we can at least get moving. Oh, it just added another 4 minutes to our commute. It said construction delay. We found a parking spot. We're in B3, like 3 floors underground here. Oh, look at this guy. What? Bro, how does he get down? How did you get down here? Okay. Somebody's feeding him. We're at the McDonald's. Just had a snack. Overlooking this intersection here. This is Randolph and Dearborn. Pretty cool though, seeing the hustle and bustle. They got huge bike lanes, both directions. You can see the biker over there. Fun to people watch. Alright, we made it here. This place is amazing. I think my cell phone takes better videos than this damn thing.
How old is it?
7 years old or something. Alright, so we are at the Chicago Theater going to see Evanescence Synthesis. And here goes. Let's just turn the lights up. I don't see her yet. Alright, just paid the parking garage. That was an epic concert. And it's time to get out of here. It's late, it's about 10:40. We got at least an hour drive back to my car. And then 30 minutes from my car to her place. So she's gotta be up at 5:30.